guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. In today's video, I am so excited because I'm going to be talking about sports and just like everything to do with sports because I love playing sports and I have been playing sports my whole life. And although I do have cerebral palsy and I do have the disabilities, like I have never ever let my disabilities stop me or anyone like stop me from being like,
you know what, you can't do that because you have cerebral palsy.
Like literally I've never let anyone stop me from doing the things I love most. And yeah, so I'll begin with the sports I have played throughout my life. So first I started gymnastics. I did gymnastics for a few years and I actually, as you may be able to tell, I do have a trophy behind me. This is from 2006. So I was 8 years old and I feel like this was the last year I did gymnastics, and that is because I wanted to try soccer, and soccer and gymnastics were on the same day, so like I couldn't do both, so that was a little sad. But since I couldn't do gymnastics anymore, I actually started dancing, and I actually did dance for 8 years, I think, like around then. And honestly, I loved dance for a long time. But the reason I stopped, my last year I did dance, I believe, was my freshman year in high school. And honestly, I just feel like I lost a little passion for it. And I also wanted to focus all my energy on basketball because, as you may know, if you have seen my video where I talk about basketball, you know, like, and you know, honestly, if you have seen a lot of my videos, then you know, like, basketball is my favorite thing in the whole world. There's nothing I'd rather be doing than playing basketball. But yeah, I want to focus more on that, so that's why I stopped, doing dance. And then I did soccer from 3rd grade to 6th grade, basically, through elementary school. Actually, at my elementary school, I couldn't start playing on the team until I was in 3rd grade. So I was playing basketball, like, I feel like even before I could walk. Like, I was literally dribbling a basketball before I could even walk. Like, I feel like I was doing that. But anyway, so because of that, like, I couldn't play basketball on a team until 3rd grade, but I was definitely, shooting around, doing everything, like, in terms of basketball way before then. Like, I literally remember going into 1st grade. At my elementary school, they have like basketball hoops, and I literally remember shooting hoops with my mom before I, like the summer before going in 1st grade. So I like love basketball, and yeah, I honestly like never let the fact that I only can use my left hand stop me from anything. Like, I'm not gonna try to brag, but when I say like I am amazing at basketball, I am. Like, if you see me play, like, the fact that I only can use one hand is like amazing. And I do one day want to do a video where I show you, how I play basketball, how I shoot, like all like the skills, because I think would be amazing to see like how I do it. I do still play basketball to this day on the Special Olympics, and I will one day make a whole video on the Special Olympics, like my experience and everything like that, because I think it would be really interesting. I definitely have had a lot of ups and downs playing the Special Olympics, and there's been a lot of moments where I wanted to quit, but my passion for basketball and everything like that just makes me keep going. So one day I will make a video on that. But yeah, you can't really see, but I'll show you. I have like a ton of these Special Olympics medals because I get them like every season. And then I also have, I believe I have 4 soccer medals. This is the 1st year, so this was 2006. So yeah, I don't know if that's focus, but whatever. So I stopped doing gymnastics like the spring of 2006, and then I started soccer the fall of 2006, I believe. I think that makes sense. Also, I did play a little bit of baseball in high school, so to give an overview, the sports I have played like on a team, or I guess like have done, are gymnastics, soccer, dance, basketball, of course, and then baseball. Anyway, so I did all of that, and honestly, like, I wasn't afraid to try anything else. Like, in gym classes, like, we would play all sorts of things, and honestly, like, I never said I couldn't do something. Like, I attempted to do everything, and I tried my best. Honestly, the most frustrating thing in terms of, like, gym classes was, you know, kids not like taking me seriously and like going easy on me, like especially for basketball. Like in high school, like in elementary school, I feel like, you know, it was known that I was like one of the best, you know, basketball players in my grade. Like there was only actually one other, I remember the first year I did basketball in 3rd grade, there was actually only one other girl in my grade that was on the team. And the team was small. We only had one team. Then going into middle school, that is when you have to try out for the team, and that is when I decided to join the Special Olympics basketball team. And I look back, and in a lot of ways, you know, I feel like it was good that I didn't try out for the team, because, you know, basketball means so much to me, and if I wasn't picked, I would have been so devastated. But also I look back and I kind of wish I tried, even though, you know, at my school, like, I will admit, like, they don't really pick by the best players, they pick from the people they know, but we won't go into that. So honestly, the chances of me being picked for that team have been like very low. Even if like I didn't even have cerebral palsy, I was just like the best player ever. Given that, you know, I don't have regrets, but honestly, like, in my mind, like, I know I was good enough for the team. Like, I know. It was an opportunity that I remember my mom telling me about, and at first she was like, I don't know if you're gonna like this because it's gonna be a lot different, you know, they're not gonna like fully follow the rules. And for me, following the rules is what I do. Like, you need to know how to dribble. Like, you need to know what traveling is, what double dribbling is. Like, that is the basics. So honestly, in a lot of ways, I had to get used to that. But in terms of like deciding to play on the Special Olympics, I had no doubt. Like, even before my mom told me that, I was like, basketball, because I remember when I was younger, anytime someone said basketball, I was like, oh my god, like, I want to play basketball. Like, I just wanted to play basketball, so any opportunity to continue to play basketball after elementary school, I was happy. I do remember going to some like camps, like basketball camps. I actually am not a big fan of camps when I was younger. But yeah, I do remember going to a basketball camp in elementary school. And I remember doing like summer like basketball things. It was games like at the middle school and high school. So I remember doing that, and it was literally so much fun. Honestly, I will say I do wish I did gymnastics longer than I did, but I still love dancing, and obviously because if I didn't, like, I wouldn't have done it for as long as I did. But yeah, honestly, if I could have done all the sports all at once, like, I would, like, but you know, I didn't have enough time to do all that. Also, this is one of my basketball trophies. Actually, this is from the 2007-2008 season, and this is when my mom was the basketball coach for my team. That was so much fun. Oh my god, you know what? My favorite thing to do in terms of like practicing is dribble as fast as I can around the court. That is one of my favorite things. Also, kick free throw shots. Like, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the thing that was most frustrating thing in terms of gym classes, especially in high school, was being picked last, but not so much for the other sports, like soccer, I guess, like, I don't even know, like hockey and things like that, because I, like, even though, like, I am, like I said, the type of person that I'm just like, I'm gonna try my best at everything. Like, I know how amazing I am at basketball, and I know I am better than most of the other kids that, don't even play basketball and only play basketball in gym classes. So that was so frustrating because even when we were playing basketball, I was picked last on the team, and I'm just like,
What?
and I'm the type of person, like, I am never gonna go easy on you. Like, you do not want me to be playing defense on you. But honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just like, it's your loss, like, whatever. Don't let anyone tells you what you can and cannot do in terms of, your disability and being able to play sports. Like, you are the only one who is in charge of that. You are the one to decide what you can and cannot do in terms of sports. Honestly, like, anything that, someone says, you can't do because of your disability, like, that is the most frustrating thing ever, and guess people assuming that, like, no. Also, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, but playing sports from a very young age and just being active and doing activities, even in my backyard, that really helped me with my cerebral palsy, because in a way, it forced me to, can use my right side of my body, and although it's weak, I feel like it helped to make it a little stronger, and especially playing basketball and running back and forth on the court, I made my legs stronger. I feel like gymnastics, and it helped me with my balance and things like that, because I feel like if I didn't play sports, I don't know, I think things would be different. I wouldn't be as strong as I am, so I feel like, always playing sports, really helped me, and it also was just an awesome thing for me to do, since I love sports, so that made it even better. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Monday and Friday, and you don't want to miss out. Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and follow me on social media. I have all my social medias linked below. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video very soon.